An OpenAI coding agent just placed second in the world's most prestigious programming competition, beating thousands of human developers. But that's not even the most shocking part. Inside OpenAI, employees are so secretive that different teams learn about new products from Twitter instead of internal communications. Meanwhile, robots in China are getting so advanced they're literally being abused during testing to make them more resilient, and some can now carry 2 people across rough terrain. We're witnessing 3 simultaneous revolutions: AI agents that can plan your entire life, robots that are becoming indistinguishable from humans, and the most secretive AI company in the world growing from 1,000 to 3,000 employees in a single year. Welcome to 2025, the year everything changes. Let's start with something that's about to change how you live your daily life: AI agents that can actually do things, not just answer questions. OpenAI's new ChatGPT Agent isn't just chatting anymore. It's browsing the web, booking flights, making restaurant reservations, and even calling businesses on your behalf. I watched a live demo where someone asked it to plan a wedding, and this thing mapped out everything from what clothes to wear to what gifts to buy. But here's where it gets really wild. For someone wanting to attend a tennis tournament in Miami, it didn't just find flights. It created a complete hour-by-hour itinerary, including hotel bookings, restaurant reservations, and even transportation between venues. The agent can access your Google Drive, Gmail, and GitHub with permission, meaning it can sync your calendar, generate reports, and schedule recurring meetings without you lifting a finger. We're talking about digital delegation to an intelligence that never sleeps, never forgets, and gets better at understanding your preferences over time. But here's the kicker. This agent scored 41.6% on something called the Humanity's Last Exam, a test so difficult that previous top AIs only managed 20 to 30%. We're not just talking about booking flights anymore. We're talking about an AI that can handle complex philosophical and cultural questions while simultaneously managing your entire schedule. And OpenAI isn't alone. Perplexity's Comset agent can research companies, find competitors, recommend travel destinations, and create detailed 3-day itineraries based on your preferences. The AI agent race is heating up, and 2025 is shaping up to be the year when having a personal AI assistant becomes as common as having a smartphone. Now, here's a story that should worry every software developer on the planet. At the AtCoder World Tour Finals in Tokyo, one of the most prestigious coding competitions in the world, an autonomous OpenAI agent didn't just participate, it placed second, beating thousands of human programmers. The only human who managed to beat it was someone named Saiho from Cologne, who survived on just 10 hours of sleep over 3 days to claim first place. Think about that. We're at the point where the world's best human coder, operating on extreme sleep deprivation and pure determination, barely managed to edge out an AI that doesn't need sleep, food, or coffee breaks. Sam Altman isn't being subtle about where this is heading. He's predicting that OpenAI's models will be the world's best competitive programmers by the end of this year and will consistently beat humans. If you're a developer thinking your job is safe because coding requires creativity and problem solving, this should be a massive wake-up call. But here's what's really interesting. The AI didn't just memorize coding patterns. It demonstrated genuine problem-solving ability, adapting to novel challenges in real time during competition. This isn't about replacing junior developers anymore. We're talking about AI that can compete with the absolute elite of human programming talent. The implications are staggering. If AI can outcode the best humans, what happens to the entire software development industry? Are we looking at a future where human programmers become project managers for AI coding agents? Speaking of OpenAI, a former researcher just pulled back the curtain on what it's actually like inside the world's most secretive AI company, and the details are fascinating. Calvin French Owen, who helped develop Codex, describes OpenAI as having Twitter energy, meaning viral tweets about the company get noticed internally, but the company is so compartmentalized that different teams literally learn about new products from Twitter instead of internal communications. Picture this. You're working at the company creating the most advanced AI in history, and you find out about your colleague's breakthrough by scrolling through your social media feed. That's how secretive and fast-moving this place is. The company grew from 1,000 to 3,000 employees in the single year French Owen was there, which helps explain the chaos. Communication happens entirely through Slack. They basically don't use email at all. It's a bottoms-up culture where good ideas can come from anyone and bubble up through the organization. But here's what's really interesting. There's no centralized research plan. They just follow successful experiments wherever they lead. French Owen's team built Codex, the AI that powers GitHub Copilot, from scratch in just 53 days with a small team. That's the kind of rapid innovation happening inside OpenAI. The company runs mostly on Python, uses a massive shared codebase, and relies heavily on Azure's infrastructure. But here's the twist. Azure's limitations force them to build many tools in-house, which might actually give them a competitive advantage. And there's drama brewing. Meta is aggressively poaching OpenAI researchers, including key people from the O3 reasoning team. Sam Altman is publicly criticizing Meta's talent poaching operation, while Zuckerberg is downplaying it. This is the AI talent war happening in real time. Now, let's talk about robots, because while we've been focused on AI agents, the physical world is getting a massive upgrade too. Chinese robotics companies are taking an approach that's both impressive and slightly terrifying. They're literally abusing their robots during testing to make them more resilient. We're seeing humanoid robots that can run with human-like agility even at half-human size. There's a robot barber that can cut hair with precision, which is both amazing and slightly unsettling. Neuralink has a surgical robot that can attach thousands of hair-thin electrodes to a human brain in 1.5 seconds. These aren't science fiction demos anymore. They're working prototypes. Tesla's Optimus is now doing household chores like taking out trash, opening cabinets, and even cooking, though it's still slower than humans. But here's what's really exciting. Companies like Physical Intelligence have created robots designed specifically for Airbnb properties that can understand an unfamiliar space immediately and start cleaning without any setup or programming. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment below with your thoughts on AI agents versus human assistants, and subscribe to the channel for more cutting-edge tech insights. Kawasaki has built a hydrogen-powered super dog robot that can carry 2 people across rough terrain while hopping and jumping. We're talking about robots that could revolutionize search and rescue, military operations, and industrial work in harsh environments. But perhaps the most significant development is robots entering construction and agriculture. Chinese agricultural robots can work in harsh weather for tasks like precision spraying, while construction robots are laying parquet floors and doing interior work with superhuman precision. Here's something that should concern all of us. Prominent AI researchers, including Jeffrey Hinton and Ilya Sutskever, are warning about a critical transparency problem. As AI models get more sophisticated, we're losing the ability to see their chain of thought, essentially their internal reasoning process. Think of it like this. When you solve a math problem, you have an internal monologue walking through the steps. AI models do something similar, and researchers can currently monitor this process. But as these systems become more complex, this window into the AI's mind might close. The scary part? If we can't see how AI systems are reasoning, they could potentially start misleading us by hiding their thought processes. Dario Amodei from Anthropic has set a goal to understand how AI models work transparently by 2027, acknowledging that current methods might not show the real decision-making mechanisms. This isn't just academic concern. It's about preventing misuse, both by bad actors and by the AI systems themselves. We need transparency standards before these systems become too powerful to control. We're living through a moment where 3 massive technological shifts are happening simultaneously.
AI agents are becoming capable of managing complex, real-world tasks. Robots are achieving human-like capabilities in physical tasks, and the companies building these technologies are scaling and evolving at unprecedented speed. The question isn't whether AI will change your daily life, it's how quickly you'll adapt to a world where your digital assistant can plan your vacation, your robot can clean your house, and your code gets written by an AI that outperforms human experts. 2025 isn't just another year of gradual progress. It's the year when AI stops being a tool and starts being a partner. The future isn't coming, it's here, and it's moving faster than most people realize. Are you ready for a world where the line between human and artificial intelligence becomes increasingly blurred? Because that world just arrived.